So now that everybody is here, I think we might start today's lesson. But first of all, I want to ask you, do you recognize who this video is centering on? Do you have any idea? I guess the boy must know something, right? Do you know who that person is? Yes, Stephen Curry. Wow, are you a fan? Okay, tell us something about him, please. Yes, of course, as we can see. Okay, that's his team, right? Okay, and? He wear number 30. Yes, he's 30, number 30, and? Yes, he's good at shooting three-pointers. Good. Anything else? Well, Sina, please. You have a very solid knowledge about him. All right, so judging from what he said and also the video, we might safely say that he is a very successful basketball player, right? But have you ever considered, is his road to success a pretty smooth one? Probably not. Right? So we are going to delve into or dig deeper into his road to success today. Well, first task, judging from the title, what might be included in this essay? Take a guess. Take a guess. Just guess. Don't look at your text, please. Okay, I've got a microphone here, and you are going to use this to speak loud, okay? Speak up so that everybody can hear. Any volunteer? If no, I'm going to do this. So you are the first one.
Maybe it included the difficulties he faced on the road to success.
Okay, maybe the difficulties. Thank you. Anything else?
His high school life.
Oh, his high school life. You mean his deeds, what he did during his high school lives?
Yes.
Okay, or maybe his high school lives where he had, or are you mentioning about his background?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay, now you can pass on your microphone to the girl behind you.
How he overcome the difficulties.
How did he overcome the difficulty? What did he do, right? Okay, anything else?
And his achievements.
Okay, so there's about to be the achievements of his efforts. Good. Anything else? No. Pass on.
Maybe his experience.
His experiences, are you mentioning his childhood and the whole stages of his life, right?
Yes.
Okay, probably the stages of lives. Good. Go on.
The spirits that support him might be included.
Okay, he had some spirits, right? Good. Anything else? Then pass on if you have nothing to say.
Maybe how his friends or family encourage him.
Okay, that means his support. He got some support. Good. Yes, you please.
Maybe some personal information.
You mean his identity?
Yes.
Okay, identity. Good. Okay, so we've got these predictions. And then you're going to read very quickly, to scan it, and try to determine if these aspects are covered, for one thing. And if not, determine if other aspects are covered instead. So please go through it quickly. I figure that you have finished reading for the first time, right? Okay, I am welcoming some insights. So tell me, are these aspects covered? Starting from the first one, identity. Where is the microphone, please? Where is the microphone? So you can pass it to anyone you want to. Okay, so you're the lucky one. Tell us, is it identity covered?
Yes.
Which paragraph?
The last paragraph.
The last paragraph, it tells us about what? About his identity.
Self-belief, hard work, perseverance, and some help from. Just self-belief and hard work.
Okay, so you think that's identity, right?
Yes.
Okay, sit down, please. Please pass your microphone to anyone you like. Okay, back to you. Well, do you agree with him? No? So what's your idea? Okay, another boy.
I agree with him.
You agree? Okay. So the boy in front of you, please. Do you agree?
I agree too.
You agree too. So you all think that self-belief, perseverance is about his identity.
I think the identity is in paragraph 1.
Okay. So what is his identity?
It talk about where is he from. He lives in a small town.
He lives in a small town. Okay. Do you think he really lived there? Do you think he lived there?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Sit down, please. The girl, please. So, do you agree with them?
I agree with him.
You agree with him. Okay. And then, please.
No, I disagree with him.
Okay. So, what's your opinion?
He was born there, but
He was born there.
he lives in San Francisco.
He lives in San Francisco now. Do you think he born there? He was born there? So what does the passage tell you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, so just read the sentence, please. Read the sentence that tells you about the location. There's this place, right? What is it?
Virginia.
Okay, Virginia. And where is Virginia? Or what is Virginia about that is related to him? Is it his house? Where his house locate?
His grandfather.
Yes, it's his grandfather's. So do you think he lived there or not?
No.
No. Yes. So that's not about his where he comes from, but where he probably visit as a child frequently, right? Okay. So sit down, please. So do you think identity is covered? Identity means his name or his gender or the height. Is there anything about that? Probably not a very specific telling, right? Okay. So identity, I guess we should cross this out, right? Do you agree with me? Okay. Then pass on to the girl. Background information. Are there any?
Yes.
Yes. In which paragraphs?
Paragraph 1 and 2.
Okay. So it's about what kind of background is it?
Maybe Stephen Curry played basketball near his grandfather's house.
Okay, his grandfather's house, and it's in Virginia, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good. So that's about the background. Sit down, please. And you? Are stages of his life covered?
Yes,
In which paragraph or paragraphs?
the whole passage.
The whole passage. Okay.
For example, the paragraph 2 tells about his childhood, and paragraph 3 tells about his periods of high school, and paragraph 4 tells me about after he entered NBA, the life stage.
Okay, the stage is covered. Okay, good. Sit down, please. Very good answer. And I think you should go this way. Difficulties?
Yes.
Yes. Which paragraphs?
Paragraph 3.
3.
Yeah. In the high school, his teammates and coaches thought he was too short, too weak, and too thin to follow his father's footsteps.
Okay. So what about efforts?
Efforts in the same paragraph. He.
That means 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And achievements?
Achievements. In the fourth paragraph.
Oh, the 4th paragraph. Okay, good. Sit down, please. The girl. Do you agree? Behind you. Do you agree with him that?
Yes, I agree.
You agree that difficulties, efforts are in paragraph 3, right?
Yes.
Only this paragraph?
Paragraph 2 also includes the difficulties.
Okay, 2, yes. So 2, 3, achievements and efforts. Okay, good. Sit down, please. And then about spirits. What about spirits?
In paragraph 5, they talk about the the spirit of the player have.
So what are his spirits?
Not only her. Sorry. His spirit is included self-belief, hard work, and perseverance, and
yes, the 3 characters here. Okay, and what about support? Is that covered?
He get some sport. Sport. He gets some help from old hoop.
Yes, so that's the support from
friends.
From friends. Who built it? Who built it? Himself? So what is the old hoop? Does it mention in the text? Was it mentioned in the text? An old hoop.
Old hoop.
Yes. So what does hoop mean? Everybody, what does hoop mean? Hoop. Hoop is what? Hoop is something like this. It's a circle, right? And in basketball, hoop means a basket. So an old basket was it mentioned in the text?
Oh, maybe his grandfather.
Okay, so that is family support, probably. Okay, good. Sit down, please. And the girl, do you think there is anything missing that we can add to?
I think that's all.
Okay, so far so good, right? Okay, and what about the boy? Anything?
I think everything is here.
Okay, that means we're good. Okay, so you see, there are some aspects. They are all covered, right? Or we could say they are the content or the what of the essay, the content. Well, while you are reading a text, except from focusing on the content, what other aspects would you pay attention to? Except from the content. If you want to find more. So I guess the boy, I wish I know your name. Please tell me your name. You are the last one left. So you don't have a name tag here. So what is your name, please?
My English name is Alex.
Alex, okay. Alex, so tell me, usually when you are reading a text, except from focusing on the content, what other things might you focus on?
Maybe the writer's approaches to establish the context.
The approaches to establish the content. What do you mean? Please expound, please.
How the writer writes this passage.
How did he write it? Are you referring to the structure of the essay?
Yes.
Okay, so you are focusing on the structure too, right? What else?
Maybe the main ideas.
The main ideas. The main ideas. Okay, structure, main idea, the same thing. Anything?
And no.
No, we don't know. Okay, it's okay. So he said he will focus on the structure. Now let's take a look at the structure of this text. Can you group them, or can you divide the paragraphs into different parts? What do you think? How can you group them? How many parts can the whole passage be divided into? So you can pass, Alex, you can pass your microphone to your deskmate.
I think it can divide it. It can be divided into 3 parts.
Like what?
Paragraph 1.
Paragraph 1 is about what?
The background.
The background. So paragraph 1. Paragraph 1, the background, and then go on.
Paragraph 2 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's about stages.
Okay, the stages. Are these included?
Yes.
Okay, so paragraph 2 to 4, and then?
Paragraph 5.
Paragraph 5, talking about?
Spirits and support.
Okay, good. Very good. So, sit down, please. Thank you. And I have another question for you, please. Do you really think that the first paragraph is about his background? His family background? Do you have different ideas, opinions about that?
Maybe I think it is.
You think it is? You agree with him? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sit down, please. And next, you please. Yes.
Maybe part of paragraph 2.
Pardon? Paragraph 2.
My
question is, do you think first paragraph is about the background, his background, family background? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sit down, please. So, how about I ask you this? Does the first paragraph mention the name of Stephen Curry himself? Was there anything about him? No. It's about what? Or are there any words that repeat itself in this paragraph? Can you find one? Which word kept repeating itself? The girl, please. Have you found it?
I think it's not a background of Stephen, but it's like a paragraph to lead in this whole passage.
Yes.
And it's talk about Stephen's grandfather and he with his basketball story. So maybe it's not a background.
Yes, not background, but it's an introduction.
Yes.
Okay. Sit down, please. And which word kept to repeat itself? Have you found it? At least, well, it appears 2 times. Which word? I'm meaning some nouns, but not those weak forms, please.
Maybe grandfather.
Grandfather. Okay, yes, grandfather is repeated. And what about the road to success? Is the first paragraph tell us anything about the road? Anything about the road? Yes, right? So there are 2 roads in this paragraph. But does it refer to the road here? Are they the same road? Are they the same road? So what kind of road is it? What kind of road is it? Okay, move on, please. Yeah.
maybe the first road is near the house of his grandfather and is dirty and narrow.
Yes, dirty and narrow. So it is a road. It's not in a metaphorical way, but it's a real road, right? Or we say it's a physical road from his grandfather's home. Okay, sit down, please. So I guess the first paragraph should be the physical road. And yeah, that's the very, very quite solid structure of it. Well, now that we have the structure, let's move back to my question before, except from what and the structure, what actually we can call it the how, or how the passage is said or organized. So except from these aspects, what other things might you focus on? So whose turn is it? Yes, please. Is your name Bella?
No.
What's your name?
My name is Michelle.
Michelle, okay.
What part I'm focused on?
What part you are focused on? I mean, except from what content and the structure of the text, what other aspects might you focus on while you are reading a text?
Maybe why he will wrote this passage?
Yes, why the author write it. So that is the writing purpose. Why? Okay, good. And okay, it's not your turn. It's not your turn. It should be. Let's go from you. Except from these parts, do you have any other new
how the
ideas?
passage is developed?
Yes, that
such
means the
as by
structure.
the sequence of time.
Oh, the sequence of time, the structure of it. So how is it developed? How the whole passage is developed?
I think it may focus on the life stages of Curry.
Yes, it focuses on the stages, but it has a introduction and also the last paragraph.
The road to success.
Okay, good. So in time, in the order of time.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, thank you. And what about you? Other aspects to focus on?
What can we learn from him?
What can we learn from him? That's the lesson you can draw from it, right?
Yeah.
So can you learn anything from it?
His self-belief, his hard work and perseverance.
Okay, that's what you learned. So please.
Maybe what's the attitude? What's the attitude the writer towards Stephen Curry?
Okay, attitude, the author's purpose, his attitude, that is also the why, right? Okay, sit down, please. Pass.
Maybe the philosophy about Curry's experience.
His philosophy, the lessons you can draw from it. Okay,
Yes.
good, good. Excellent. And the boy, please.
I can't think more about it.
Oh, it's okay, because your classmates are quite informative by now. And you, again? Your name, please? Yes.
My name is Ben.
Ben, okay, Ben.
I just think the writer want to encourage us to work hard.
Okay, that's also something you can draw from it. Yes, okay, all right. So except from the content, can you learn something? Except from what a person he is, can learn something from the text, the words. So that's the what of the text, that you can learn from the words, the language. So that should be also the language. This is the structure. And probably you can also learn about the language. Of course, we are reading an English test. We must learn some English, right? Okay, sit down, please. So that's the general structure of how you can analyze any text. So we are going to use it for today. Sorry. Use it for today. Draw an example with this passage. Let's start. with the first paragraph. So this is the first paragraph. About the what, it is the physical world. Then about the language, what can you find in this paragraph? About the language, anything you find you can learn, anything you can learn from. Ben Stacksmith.
Maybe we can learn some things.
Like what?
Like just learn some oral English when
Like
we
what?
speak.
Like what? Like what?
A far cry from
Okay, what does that mean? A far cry from?
means be different from.
It's quite different from. Okay. One phrase here. Anything else?
No.
No. Yes. Okay, sit down, please. And then move on, please. What about you? What's your discovery? Anything? Well, easy, easy. If you don't have anything, you can just sit down and pass on. Okay.
I discovered that the road is mentioned 2 times in this paragraph.
Yes.
And I believe it must have something to do with the purpose he wants to, why he wants to write this passage.
Okay, so what is his purpose then?
To tell us about Stephen Curry's road to success and tell us about his spirits.
Okay, have you ever read about any other, famous people's biography? Do they start with the road?
He's talking about the road in his passage, and the road is also mentioned in the title. So I believe in the first paragraph, the road is maybe necessary.
Okay, because the title, the whole passage is about road, and then we start with the road, but it's a physical one.
Yes.
And then we go to the metaphorical one,
yes.
Right? Okay, good. So he is actually deciphering the author's purpose. And go on, please.
I'm not sure, but I think how the sentence make atmosphere about
the whole passage.
How Curry's grandfather, Curry's family,
his family support, or
maybe.
Okay, I like this word you use, atmosphere. Atmosphere. So the first paragraph here, it's actually setting the tone of the whole paragraph, right? The whole passage. Or do you think it's appealing to you, the first paragraph?
Yeah.
Do you want to read along? Okay, so what's the purpose?
To draw our attention to
yes, to appeal or to draw your attention. Good. Sit down, please. And the girl, your turn.
I focus on, I think the paragraph connects the past and the present of Curry. For example, the bright light and the shining coats is the present of Curry.
Okay.
And the simple basket of Stephen's grandfather is the past.
Okay, so you're mentioning that they are metaphors.
Yeah.
Okay, metaphor. Do you know metaphor? Do you guys know metaphor? Okay, good. Thank you. And you, please.
I focus on the same point with her that I think the author used comparison.
Yes.
And the
right
dirt road to and the bright lights.
Good.
That shows his dream to become a NBA star.
Yes. So that's the contrast here. Good. Good job. Sit down, please. So we can put contrast here. Language contrast, and also some expressions like a far cry from. All right. That's enough for this, and it's your turn to go to go and explore the next of the paragraphs. You can discuss in groups of 4, I guess, in groups of 4, and try to fill in the table here. And it's also on your worksheets. Try to fill in the table. Sorry about the massive blackboard. I'm not very good at drawing, but you can do better than me. Because of a limited time, I have to rush you. So far, any discovery for the rest of the passages? For the passage? Anyone? Ben? Anything? Okay, it's okay, it's okay. All right, you have some support here. In the body part? You find any language? Which paragraph? Paragraph 3. Oh, yeah, you need a microphone. Please.
No.
No? You said nothing? And you quit? Okay, you want some help?
Yes.
Right? Okay, so pass your microphone. Obviously, of course, you can choose any other passages you like.
I think in the body part, the author tried to link Stephen Curry's success to his difficulties. He's talking both of them, and he's trying to, and about what I think it's the mental role that Curry get through, and why I think he is trying to use Stephen Curry's life and his role to show us about his purpose, to encourage us to study Curry's.
Yes. What about the language? You learn anything?
I guess he is just linking some good ones to the bad ones, and it can.
Okay, you were talking about the general skills.
Yes.
Okay, sit down, please. Well, I can illustrate something to you. I don't know how it works, but here you can probably find these words like, not this page. Sorry. Okay, well, I'm so stupid. Yeah, this page. So you can see there are 3 twos. Too short, too thin, and too weak. So that's what? That's repetition, right? Repetition. And one thing I really want to share with you is this. You see, that's a very, very long sentence from here to here. Long sentence. Talking about his challenges. But here, it's his reaction to the challenge, and it's only one very short sentence, right? So that creates a kind of effect that you understand that your challenge can be long, but only if you carry on, then you can actually, finally, you can actually overcome it, right? So that's what we call pacing. It's pacing within the text, pacing. So you can actually master the rhythm of your own text. Okay, because of the time limit, I think we have to stop here, and you can explore later by yourself. But I do really hope that you can learn something, borrow something from his journey to build your own. And this is the homework. Well, suppose you're the director of Curry's documentary. Please, first think of a name for the documentary, and then write a script using what we learned today. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for your attending. Bye-bye. You guys are amazing. Nice to meet you.